Ken George Jones anyway? What's he doing in my sister's life? In Frank's life? Why is he trying to ruin everything? Jill, just throwing it away. Throwing Frank away. Why? Why would she? It didn't happen. I didn't see it.
I feel like we're two halves of the same person. Oh, I love you, Jillian. And I never dreamed that... I dreamt. I did. And I wrote songs about loving someone like this, but I didn't honestly think it could happen.
Neither did I.
Faith.
Go away.
You left the front door open.
Well, good. Maybe someone will steal me. Frank?
The one and only.
Go away, please.
Nope.
No, I'm not like this, please.
Faith, I've seen people drunk before.
Why did you come here?
You called me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Well, I didn't mean to.
Sure you did. What happened?
Would you like a drink?
No, thanks.
Well, you don't mind if I do.
Well, I don't think anybody's going to stop you at this point.
No?
So why don't I put on some coffee?
That's nice. You're nice. Why are you so nice, Frank? Don't you know the whole world isn't nice?
Faith, why don't you tell me what happened?
Nothing happened.
You went out to the beach house.
The beach house.
You got out there fine. Did something happen on the way?
It was fine. Nice day. Sunshine.
So you went out to the beach house and then what?
Nothing
Something
happened.
had to happen to upset you like this. You had been holding on pretty tight.
Well, dumb. I figured why. Why not? I mean, everybody takes what they want. I want a drink. I've wanted one all along. So I did, and to hell with them. Who?
Who? To hell with who? Who were you mad at? Who did what to you?
Who's on first? Please go away.
Faith, I want to help.
Well, you can't. So go away.
I can't stop you from drinking, you're right. Maybe if you can unload a little bit of whatever it is that's bothering you, anger, disappointment, disillusionment, then maybe you can get yourself back on the wagon again.
You're so good. You're so fine. Why doesn't Jill see that?
Beats me, I tell her often enough.
But she doesn't listen. She never listens. Oh, she's crazy. The whole world is just crazy.
All right, listen.
No.
Listen, I am going to go in, make a pot of coffee in the kitchen, and I'll be right back, and then you're going to tell me all about it, okay? What's wrong with the world in general, specifically everything, start to finish.
Frank, I can't. I can't tell you anything.
At 5 o'clock, will you know where your children are? The kids from Beverly Hills are making new friends.
Valerie?
Good news travels fast. This is exactly where I want to be.
Catch back-to-back episodes of 90210. Today, starting at 5 on SoapNet.
You are such a bitch.
Tonight on SoapNet, a teenager's worst nightmare.
I'm pregnant.
By a guy who loves someone else, and she's afraid to tell her parents.
I am in no way ready to be a mom. Can I just end the pregnancy?
Watch General Hospital tonight at 10 on SoapNet.
On DVD, Desperate Housewives, the complete second season. Bring home the extra juicy edition of television's most acclaimed series, including unaired storylines, juicy bites, and more.
Doesn't that sound fun?
Desperate Housewives, the complete second season, only today on DVD.
Imagine a revolution in cold. Imagine 2 compartments becoming 4. Imagine fridges switching to freezers and back again. The Samsung Quattro Cooling Convertible Fridge. With Samsung, it's not that hard to imagine.
Daddy wears his t-shirt in the cold Kentucky rain, while a boy in pure white briefs looks out the foggy window pane. And even though his hamster died, he finds comfort, this I swear, 'cause you can't overlove your underwear.
Sure is a whole lot of apple.
Where's my steel guitar solo?
Well, he had to cut a lot of stuff.
Oh, hey, did I tell you? My doctor told me about this new low-dose birth control pill. It's called Yaz.
Yeah, it's the only 24-day design pill with a unique hormone, DRSP.
Right.
DRSP is a different kind of hormone that may increase potassium. So you shouldn't take Yaz if you have kidney, liver, or adrenal disease because this could cause serious heart and health problems. Tell your doctor if you're on daily long-term treatment for a chronic condition like cardiovascular disease or chronic inflammatory disease. The pill does not protect against HIV or STDs. Serious risks include blood clots, stroke, and heart attacks, so women, especially over 35, shouldn't smoke.
Wow, you really know your stuff.
I didn't go to medical school for nothing. Show off. Hey, Yaz can also help when it comes to that time of the month. Seriously, talk to your doctor about Yaz. My patients ask about it all the time.
Hello? Elliot. Can I? I can and I will. I'll meet you there, okay? Bye-bye. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
Who is this Elliot and why does he make you dance?
Elliot is a big producer on Broadway. To Sarah May, please.
Elliot, Sarah May, there seem to be a lot of new people in your life. I think I've been leaving you alone too much.
Sarah May is a character in the play, the one I might be. Seneca, I didn't tell you before because I thought maybe I wouldn't do well. But I had a big Broadway audition for a play, and that was them. They called me back. They want me to read again. I wish you'd try to be happy for me. Aside from you, this is the most wonderful thing that's ever happened to me.
Well, of course I'm glad. It's a surprise. I mean, we never discussed the possibility. Tell me.
Elliot is Elliot Silverstein. Now you know he's big. And the play's about a young girl that comes to New York to be an actress. And she does all sorts of crazy things, like she has a trapeze in her living room. Oh, and you can help me a lot. It's set in the 50s.
Historical background in a way.
Exactly. I mean, after all, you were there.
Well...
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a stupid thing to say. The 50s weren't that long ago.
Oh, no. I'm not offended. It's just that, well, I'm trying to absorb all this in the light of everything else.
What else?
Well, I thought we sort of settled down the immediate future. We're planning a family.
Of course we are.
Well, you don't see a conflict?
No, not for the first couple of months. Believe me, I've thought about this a lot.
Honey, if you've been thinking about this, why haven't we talked about it?
Well, we're talking about it now. I didn't want to get into it till I knew for sure. If you hadn't been here when the phone rang, I would have waited. And then if and when I got the part, we would have discussed it.
Well, then you agree there might be problems.
Nothing we can't handle.
Now, this is how I see it. The play goes into rehearsals almost immediately, and they open mid-fall. If I get the part, if it's a hit, I'm asking you to give me 3 months. Because then I'll be able to stop. If I'm good, I'll already have made it. I can go have a baby then and know that when I get back, if I want to pick up my career, all I have to do is whistle and producers will be at my door like that. Actually, I could start getting pregnant right away. I have 3 or 4 months. That way, we'd only have to start using birth control from now until then. Seneca, please, can't you do this for me? I know you want a baby. So do I. But babies come easy, and chances like this don't. If you can't, I'll understand.
Well, it's not what I prefer, certainly. But, well, I suppose a few months isn't really all that long.
I love you so much. I'm gonna make you so proud of me.
You already do. There's one other consideration, though. What if you're already pregnant?
Well, of course, if I'm pregnant, that'll change everything. The best I'll be able to manage is a month or 6 weeks into the run. Of course, if I'm really strict about what I eat, a lot of women don't even show till almost the end.
Kim, it's out of the question. It isn't safe.
Okay, then I'll wait a month or 2 and then I'll quit. At least I'll have the notices.
I don't think you have any idea what you're talking about, honey. I mean, the first trimester of pregnancy is the most dangerous time. Stress, overwork, irregular meals, all those things could hurt the baby. I mean, to undertake something like that, swinging from a trapeze.
I'll be very careful. How could I even think that? Of course, if I'm pregnant, who needs that part?
I hope you mean that.
Well, of course I do. I'm not absolutely sure that I'm not pregnant. I haven't had any signs. But if I'm not, I want to do that play. If I am, Seneca, I'd be so happy. Who needs Broadway?
Now, you're making that up a little, but I think in the end that it would be true. Oh, you'd be disappointed, sure. But the baby would make up for it.
I know.
No. No, you really don't. But I do. Kim, there is nothing more satisfying than having a child of your own. And you can take that from a man who's had a lot of other satisfactions. All I know is I feel a new beginning with you. I think there's a possibility that we can have that kind of sharing, and that we can have the kind of family we've both always wanted.
We will, Seneca. I promise.
Okay, here we go. Come on. Hot and strong. Truth serum.
No.
Come on, come on. Faith, let go of it. Start from the beginning. What is it that got you so upset?
You're so good, Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. Ask my mother. Come on now, Faith, shoot.
I can't.
Try.
I can't.
Try. Start from the beginning. What is it about?
It's about Jill.
I brought you something wonderful.
Besides today?
Uh-huh. Mango milkshakes.
Amazing.
All you need are mangoes, hand imported from the Upper West Side. A little milk, a little honey, and a blender. There's a Spanish restaurant on 109th and Broadway. They make these. Also guava and papaya and other exotic fruits. And if you're very good, I'll take you there.
I'd enjoy that. What?
You have a mango milkshake mustache.
Jillian.
Huh.
Thank you. I love you.
Have some more. They have terrific effect. Ken?
Powerful stuff. Later. Come here.
What is it?
I'm afraid I'm going to ruin our day.
A woman with two personalities becomes one. But who will take over?
But you did it. You came back to us.
And she slept with the enemy. Now Blair reveals her dark secret.
Todd didn't put you in this jail. I did.
But will the man she loves take her back? Then,
Let me out! Do you hear me?
trapped by a stalker.
I don't like tricks.
And only one man can save her.
Grace, police!
Don't miss a moment. One Life to Live, tonight at 9 on SoapNet.
The chemistry was incredible.
Chemistry was instant.
We just sort of clicked.
And I said, there is definitely something here.
It was pretty electrifying.
When two soulmates meet for the first time, it's a powerful experience. Words can't even describe what it's like when attraction is ignited by compatibility.
It's like fireworks.
No sparks. Experience for yourself what it feels like to be matched on 29 dimensions of compatibility.
So our first date, it went so well.
We talked for hours.
It was just an emotional connection that I had never felt with somebody in such a short period of time. Just felt like that we belonged together.
It's always there. The connection's always there, and that's a thing that's amazing to experience.
We talked for hours. Our waiter, he was like...
She was sweeping the floor next to us. She was trying to get us out of there.
It all starts with your compatibility profile. A $50 value, yours free when you visit eHarmony today. eHarmony.com. Log on today.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Finally, Aaron Neville sings the songs he was born to perform.
It's not warm when she's
Aaron Neville, Bring It On Home, the Soul Classics.
sitting on the dock of the bay.
An all-new CD featuring 13 classic soul tracks from the 4-time Grammy winner.
Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Such a rainy, rainy night in Georgia. Lord, I believe
The Soul Classics also features collaborations with legends like Chaka Khan, Chris Botti, Mavis Staples, and many more.
come on, respect yourself. When a man loves a woman, deep down in
To order Aaron Neville Bring It On Home, the Soul Classics, call or log on to aaroncd.com.
I like the way you move.
Some people really know how to move. When you're moving, we'll get your DirecTV up and running in your new place free. Just make one call to DirecTV Movers Connection and arrange a date to move your service. It's free, it's easy, and it's one less thing to worry about. Call 1-866-WAY-YOU-MOVE. That's the way to move without missing a beat.
I like the way you move.
I'd hate to have them flapping all around my kitchen. Well, that'll be great. Thank you. I'll get back to you. Yes?
Oh, just out of curiosity, have what flapping around your kitchen?
Doves.
Doves?
White doves. They come flying out of the wedding cake when you cut it.
Whistling Oh Promise Me?
Why are you here, Roger?
I was hoping maybe we could talk.
Well, I can't think what about. Anyway, I don't have time. I'm very busy.
Making wedding plans?
That's right. Never done it before. Well, that happens to be true. When Frank and I got married, I just let Maeve do her regular corned beef and potato salad buffet. And with Patty and I, everything happened so fast, nobody seemed to want a party, so we just had cake. And with you and I in Las Vegas, well, there wasn't anybody there.
Except us.
I mean anybody to help us celebrate.
It seemed adequate at the time.
Anyway, with Barry and I, it's going to be for keeps, so I'm planning the biggest, fanciest party I can figure out. We're going to have pate molded into swans and champagne fountains, and all the little napkins will say, Barry and Delia, always, always. Get it?
Mm-hmm. The question is, does he? You know, I think you might scrap your plans when you hear what I have to say.
I don't
What
think
I
so.
have to say about Barry Ryan.
Will you just stop it right there? I'm not remotely interested in your information or advice about my fiancé or anything else.
I have a few simple facts and some suggestions.
Well, fortunately, since I'm no longer married to you, I don't have to listen to them.
I am merely trying to warn you.
You're merely trying to wreck everything for Barry and me, and you can't.
There are a lot of things about Barry Ryan you don't know.
I know Barry is fine and good and gentle and he loves me.
And that he has an ex-wife named Elizabeth Schrank Ryan living in Paterson, New Jersey?
Columbus, he's got an ex. Isn't that awful? So do you, so do I. So what? I know all about Elizabeth.
Oh, he told you.
Of course Barry told me.
Well, as it happens, I met the lady in question. We had a fascinating conversation.
I'm sure she had all sorts of rotten things to say about Barry, because I met her too, and I've talked to her, and I know everything she has to say about him.
But you didn't believe it.
I believe that it's perfectly natural for an ex-wife to say rotten things about her ex-husband. Wait till you hear what I'm going to say about you.
She didn't tell you everything she couldn't have.
If there is anything I don't know about Barry, I'll find out in the course of a long and happy life with him.
The facts may preclude that. Delia, if you will just listen to me.
No! Now give up, Roger! You can't tell me how to run my life anymore! I'm happy. I know you hate that, but it's true. Now get out of here!
Yeah, well, you're happy right now, but given the man and given his history, I don't think it's going to last long.
How is going on? I can hear you all the way out at the bar.
Get him out, and don't you say another word.
Bob, she just needs to know some things.
Please.
Listen, Roger, Dee's a little upset. Maybe some other time.
No!
I think you better go, Roger.
With pleasure. And I won't try again.
Oh, promise me that, Roger.
Next, seduction rules the bedroom and the boardroom on The Young and the Restless. Then it's All My Children, followed by One Life on SoapNet.
Get your Y&R fix 5 nights a week.
I'm gonna make you the happiest woman on the face of the earth.
Same-day episodes of Y&R. Coming up next on SoapNet. SoapNet makes watching General Hospital easy.
The Corinthos family.
When Sonny Corinthos married Carly Alcazar, he adopted her son Michael, and they had a second son, baby Morgan. But Sonny has a daughter, Christina Davis, from his affair with Alexis Davis, ex-wife of Jasper Jacks, whose former lover, Sam McCall, is dating bad boy Jason Morgan, head henchman of Sonny Corinthos. Keep up with General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet. This family tree is brought to you by Samsung.
Who's the fairest of Pine Valley? Cosmetics queen Erica Kane? Or her once estranged daughter, Kendall Hart? Maybe it's her persistent coworker, Babe Carey. Or her rags to riches mama, Crystal Chandler. The title could also go to survivor Dixie Cooney. Can't decide who gets the crown? Watch All My Children, weeknights on SoapNet.
I don't know why people don't know about this. I don't know why I didn't know. I've never heard of this. I'm just shocked. I just found out that cervical cancer is caused by certain types of a common virus, HPV, human papillomavirus.
A cancer caused by a virus. I didn't know that.
Millions of people already have the types of HPV that can cause cervical cancer and other diseases.
You could have HPV and not even know it. For most women, HPV clears on its own, but for some, cervical cancer can develop. That's why it's important for you to talk to your doctor about Pap tests.
I'm going to talk to her doctor about cervical cancer and HPV at her back-to-school checkup.
I want to tell someone that I love.
Tell someone.
Tell someone.
Tell someone.
Having a kid with allergies is hard. Giving them their medicine is even harder. Children's Benadryl Allergy Fast Melt. No spills, no mess. Effective relief in a quick dissolving tablet. Benadryl Fast Melt. Allergy relief just got easier to take.
About Jill? How?
Jill. Oh, I don't want this. I don't want... Ugh.
It's about Jill. What about Jill?
There are things that you don't know about Jill.
Well, Faith, I'm sure that's so. Everyone has a private side.
She takes things, and she spoils things.
Your things.
I don't want everything. I just want some things, but she wants it all.
Faith, did you and Jill have a run-in that I don't know?
I haven't even talked to Jill. I just want to go home, please.
You are home, honey.
Well, then I want to talk to Dad. And I want to tell him that she takes things. Oh, can I have another drink?
Well, I'm not going to stop you from drinking. I'm not going to stop you. Why don't you just wait until we talk this through, okay?
There is nothing to talk about. She gets what she wants.
What do you mean, now or back then?
There's no difference. No difference at all. Jill wants, Jill gets. But she throws away everything that she gets. She used to give me her ugly scarves and jewelry because I was too big to fit in any of her clothes. Even when I was 12 and she was in high school, I was too big. Do you know what it's like to be all legs and elbows and have Helen of Troy into the room next to you?
Not exactly, but Faith, sibling rivalry is certainly not unknown among the Ryans.
But you know what the difference is. Do you know? You could fight about it. You could yell and talk. All I could do was smile. And be nicer and nicer and try harder and harder. My father, if I wasn't brilliant, he never would have noticed me.
Oh, Faith, that's not true. You were the apple of Ed Coleridge's eye.
When Jill moved out, she never had to work for anything. All she had to do was be beautiful. And she never had to work at that.
Listen, Faith, I'm sure that these feelings are very real right now. Growing up, being an ugly duckling while your big sister is a swan or something. But, honey, I mean, do I need to tell you that you grew up into be a very beautiful woman, too? What's the matter? Did I say something wrong?
It just doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense. Jill takes what she wants. I had this belt. Listen, I had this belt. And it was silver hammered. And my father brought it to me from Mexico. I loved it. And he brought her something, too. He brought her a necklace or something. Do you know what she did? She went in and she took it from me while I was asleep, thinking that I never would notice. And she wore it on some date. Well, she always went out. She was gonna put it back before I knew. I hated that belt. I never wore it again. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. And I love her, God, I love her. But she takes things. And damn if she doesn't spoil things.
Faith, look, I know all these feelings must seem like they were yesterday, but did Jill do something specifically to you? Did she do something specifically that brought all of this on again?
I can't. No. No, I just want to go to sleep. I just want to sleep.
What is it?
It's just more of the same, but a little sooner than expected.
Is the pain very bad?
That's beside the point. This is messing up our day.
Oh, it's been a glorious day. Will you please tell me what is happening? Tell me.
Sorry. I usually get more warning than this. The way things have been going, I should have had another couple days before I needed treatment.
All right, try to relax. I'll get you back to the city as fast as I can.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't want to die out here in your beach house. It'd be too hard to explain.
Ken? Ken?
Catch Days of Our Lives tonight at 11, Days at Night, only on SoapNet.